that quality is awful.
I think it's just the screen. I'm looking awful, but
We're live
it's
though.
okay. That's fine. Let's get started.
We're started.
Yay! It's been a minute.
We're back.
Woo! Gosh, I don't remember the last time we did a vlog. I don't think we've done one since we got back to Orange County.
I don't think so either. So on that note, we're back.
And you're welcome.
November 4th. Yeah, it was Vicky's idea, and she was like, "Let's get this together, get it going." We're coming to you direct from our home podcast studio / home office / TV room / guest room,
guest bedroom,
guest bungalow.
Yes.
That's where all the magic is happening on that back. No, there's no magic happening on that. Yeah.
Any guessing never really happens there.
And if you come over, no magic on that, please. Or bring your own sheets. But yeah, we're back. Cheers. Vicky made us a fresh round of cocktails.
I think since it's been a minute, we need to kind of get loosened up a little bit, you know?
We stole this glass today from the Lazy Dog.
Let's give him a little background as to how this little habit and how these things started happening. Shall I or shall you?
You shall.
I shall. So,
these are
first
strong.
of all, this is one of my birthday presents from Jaime. Thank you, Jaime, and the whole fan that hooked me up for my birthday with Starbucks and tequila. But this is a magic drink here. I won't say what's in it. But going back to Sean's cup, I'll keep it brief. Pre-Sean, I had a collection of glasses everywhere I went, especially when I went to like a comedy club. They always have a 2-drink minimum, and you can always get a souvenir glass. So I come home with souvenir glasses. However, the trick is you can pay for them. Ask them for a bag to put your glass in, because on your way out, there's all these glasses for people that didn't pay for the souvenir glass, and you can just drop extra souvenir glasses in there and nobody pays attention. So that's how that habit started. Sean and I then went to Nashville, and I was really curious in getting this cute little glass from a whiskey spot, right? I asked, hey, how can we get our hands on one of these glasses? What did he say? Oh, we sell them for about $20-something. Ridiculous, right? Why am I going to pay $20-something?
I was ready to pay, and you were like, no.
For a glass, no. So they were going around giving these little whiskey passports to everyone there so you can sign off and say, hey, I tried this whiskey, I tried that whiskey. I asked, do you have a bag that I can put this in so I don't have to carry it in my hand? Sure enough, guess what also made it on that bag, into that bag? Our whiskey souvenir glass. And from there on, I just have a collection of souvenir glasses. Sean always criticized me for having those and always trying to collect souvenir glasses. And now he collected his very own souvenir glass. Please share that with everyone again. And there it is.
And so Vicky's already made the first cocktail in this. And as usual, she's made it very strong. Did you even stir this?
I did stir it.
Because it's like on the top, it's like a layer of whiskey.
It's whiskey all over with a dash of Sprite.
And that's our lovely wiener dog in the background. And of course, anytime we get on a meeting or on a telephone call, that's what it is.
Right. So
anyways, yeah, we're glad to be back in Orange County. When did we move back here?
February.
Wow, and it's already November?
Yeah.
So we're
9 months exact. 9 or 10. Because we were here at the beginning of February. So 10. Wow, time flew.
Yeah.
It flies when you're having fun.
Fun, I don't know, but yeah, it definitely flies.
Wow.
But no, we're glad to be back. Miss some things about Thousand Oaks, right? But it's boring up there, right? So boring.
I miss the quiet when I wanted it quiet.
Yeah.
But that's all.
Yeah, but it's crazy down here. You got all the excitement and ongoing of Anaheim, and it's all good. But we're back, and hopefully we'll be more disciplined. We won't wait 9 more months until we post another vlog. But just catching up on some things. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be doing a show at the Fourth Wall Cafe Comedy Club in Hollywood, off Hollywood Boulevard. Check out my Instagram, Sean #2 win.
It's Sean P to win.
Sean P to win. For event info, you can in my bio. There's a ticket link. Go in there. There's some funny comics that are going to be out there. A couple guys that I haven't performed with yet. Well, let's face it, there's a lot of people I haven't performed with yet. I've only had like 5 or 6 shows. So, but there's some funny dudes going to be out there tomorrow. I'll be out there as well. Show starts at 7:30, I believe.
Yeah. So the really cool thing I want to add, because many times people will go to a comedy show and say, oh, there's an entrance fee, there's a 2-drink minimum. By the time you go in, you have 2 drinks. You're about $50 in the hole per person. Really cool thing about the Fourth Wall is what? BYOB.
It's BYOB.
You pay your entrance. You can walk in there with your 6-pack, with your bottle, with your cup, with your whatever, and drink as you please. You can bring some to share or just bring some for yourself. It's pretty fun. And just grab a seat.
And it's intimate. It's a small room, so you're kind of right there within roasting distance. And I wish this vlog had like a commercial break so we could like do something with that dog.
I'll go do something with that.
I don't want to have to beat him on camera.
I'll beat him off camera.
I don't beat the dogs or animals. He's just so needy. But yeah, come on out tomorrow. Check it out. Stay tuned to my Instagram as well, Sean P2win. I've done some other gigs. I've been over at the Haha Cafe a few times. It's been a lot of fun. There's the beast that's been making all the noise. Looking to get more involved and do some other things. I started a new job. That was one of the reasons we moved down here, or back down here into Orange County, and that's been crazy. But I'm starting to get my kind of comedy life, work life, home life, dog dad life balance back in order, and he's gonna want it.
That's Sean's dog. So. Yeah.
So yeah. Come on out and see me there. Oh, now I can't operate the controls here of our high-tech control room with this dog in my hand. But so yeah, come on out tomorrow. Hit my Instagram for details. But yeah, other than that, things have been good. Yeah.
We're getting used to some of not some, but just being back out. It was awesome Orange County, I feel, was never on lockdown.
It was always out.
But it's nice to actually be able to be out at places officially, without having to have all these restrictions. So that's been pretty cool, especially going to these shows. Also getting used to knowing that Orange County's free to open, but LA County still has some restrictions. So it's always back and forth. Like, hey, do I wear my mask? Don't wear your mask. Am I going to get the dirty looks? Not get the dirty looks. So it's still a lot of adapting to that. But here in Orange County, they're pretty, hey, do what you want. So we're just cautious and, managing.
Speaking of Orange, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Speaking of Orange County, gas prices here are fucking insane. Have you noticed that lately?
I think they're insane everywhere, especially if you live out in the boondocks.
Yeah, and if you drive a car that has, that's not, a 4-banger, Hyundai Elantra. I mean, it's like $100+ a whack at the gas pump, right?
However, because I had an interesting conversation with a member of our car club earlier that said, oh, when you complain about gas prices with your $5 coffee, I proudly sip my $5-6 coffee while filling up my V8, 6.4 engine gas tank. But as I was telling this person, when we decided to purchase this car, we knew what we were getting into. So obviously, if it's something that worries you, if it's something that was going to concern us, we probably wouldn't have made that investment, right? But you just got to know, you know?
I suppose so, but I still want to complain every time we pull up to the fucking gas station, and I feel like it's like every other day.
Well, you're probably going to complain if we stay home because of the gas, or we go out because of the gas. So at least let's be out.
Let's be out with our car out. You thought I was going to do something else, didn't you?
I know. You said worse things.
But yeah, definitely not digging the gas prices. But, speaking of gas prices, but wait, there's more.
Yes, I know where you're going with this. Go ahead.
No, did everybody else see that big rig chase last night? So I fell asleep last. So let's set the stage here, right? So there was a big rig that was stolen from the food district in I think it was Commerce, East LA
area.
Same thing. And I don't know what the motive. Did you ever figure out what the motive was for whoever stole it? We have a few of our friends in our car club or car community who are truck drivers, so we were like kind of giggling, like, I wonder if one of the homies like just got fed up.
Heist finally.
Yeah, and like jacked a truck full of frozen hash browns or something. Dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And so anyways, yeah, this went on last night. It was pretty funny. Like, and I don't know why I'm so addicted to car chases, right? Whenever like there's a car chase, like instantly you gotta like put it on the phone. And Vicky and I will be watching the same car chase next to each other from the phone, right? It's pretty funny, right? But I fell asleep watching the car chase, right? Or the truck chase. It was a full-blown tractor trailer. And big rig. It started in Commerce, up north the 101. Dude, seriously. No. I don't want to have to beat you on camera.
I'm gonna pull him over here.
No, he's being a little jerk. But so it goes up north, and then it's like comes back. It's coming back south, and I think I fell asleep when it was.
You fell asleep right before it hit the marina layer, because just a couple minutes later.
What the hell is the marina layer? Is that like re-entry into Earth, or?
You know, when you get close to the ocean at night, you get all the mist.
Oh.
It's the marina layer.
See, us East Coasters have no idea. Along with air quality index, like what the hell's the marine layer and air quality index?
And towards the end of the night, he entered where it started, like all the fogginess started kind of taking over, and the helicopter couldn't fly over it. So we lost coverage at that point. I desperately stayed awake, like eager for them to go back online, or the coverage, the helicopter, someone to show something else. An hour later, it wasn't back on yet. So I dozed off. Woke up this morning and totally forgot about it. I thought that, the chase ended, it's over, the guy pulled over. But to our surprise, what did we hit this morning?
So Vicky and I were headed into the office this morning, and we were our office is in Irvine. So we get on to the 5, and traffic is backed up like damn near all the way to the. And I sound like an old person, like my dad. Traffic damn near backed up to. Right, dude, seriously.
Anyways.
Backed up damn near all the way to the 57. See, he waits right until I start talking. I can't with him. I don't know why he has to be like this. I mean, we rescued him from the pound, right? We've given him this great life. He wants for nothing, eats the finest food, sleeps on the finest beds. And then this, right? Like, he can't even get time to do a vlog, right? This is why it's taken 9 months. It's your fault. Oh, he wants to come over.
Yeah.
This dog is so needy. I want to be mad at you, but I can't.
Anyways, we're on the track. I'll carry this story since you have to go be dad to your dog. So we're wondering what the heck's going on. First of all, we saw an accident that was caused due to this traffic. We thought that was it, but as we carried on, the traffic didn't get any better. One of our friends ends up sending us a video of the news. I don't know what network it was, but it's the damn big rig. It actually got stopped on the 55 freeway on a 4-hour standoff at the exit that we exit on. And here we are, literally set in that traffic. I guess we had to sit in that traffic until they removed the truck and got the guy out of the scene. But I don't know, if you guys go and Google OC big rig chase, you can see this big rig running on the like, what is it? There was no more wheel left. There was no tire left.
Yeah, there was nothing left.
It's like metal on.
He was grinding it down like metal onto the ground, and yeah, that was. And then the truck, I think, finally stalled. Man, and I don't know if the picture quality. I'm looking on here, and the picture quality looks like it's like 220p. Like it's so granulated. So I hope that's not the quality that's coming across on the live view.
Oh, it'll cover some of the blemishes.
But yeah, so it came to a stop there, and then there was like a 6-7 hour standoff with the driver. So that's what held the truck there and shut the freeway down overnight until we got show up trying to get into work. And but I don't know about you, but like if I'm going out, like if you're gonna like get thrown in the slammer for stealing a vehicle, it's not going to be a tractor trailer. And if it's a tractor trailer, it's going to be a tractor trailer full of like, I don't know, something valuable, right? Like, and I'm headed straight for fucking Mexico, right? There's no going north and going south or going here or going there.
Why Mexico? Why don't you go to Canada?
Or Canada too, but I think, I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe it's a little bit racist. Maybe it's my white privilege thinking that I would be safe in Mexico. Yeah. I don't know.
You'd be outed in a heartbeat because you're white.
Either way, I'm going somewhere. I'm not just driving around the freeway. Like, yeah. So obviously, whoever did this, like, didn't think this through, all that well, right? So,
I'm sure they were probably hoping that there was something in that big rig. But from my understanding, the big rig was empty. The trailer was empty.
Oh, it was empty?
From what they were saying.
Even worse, right? You take that and it's empty. Like,
maybe he didn't know. I don't know.
You ditch it, but you gotta people are stupid, right? Like, if I go down, if I go down, I'm going down big. Like, you're gonna see me in a fucking Lamborghini. I'm gonna be naked in that sumbitch, doing like 180 down the 405. Fucking throwing fat burnouts and donuts. Like, dude, the whole world is gonna know. It's not gonna be in an 18-wheeler
going
12 miles an hour riding. Yeah, this is not. Yeah.
But going back to gas prices, yeah. So fortunately for this guy, because God knows if that was a car, I would have ran out of gas already. The importance of maybe driving diesel, because this from what they explained, this truck had like a half tank, and freaking went on through a 6-hour chase through multiple counties and didn't run out of gas.
Yeah. And if you're going to do a car chase, if you're going to go steal a vehicle and get on like a chase or whatever, like, LA is not the venue for that, right? Like, this is the worst traffic area in the world. So, at least it was nighttime, but still, like, I'll give him points for like longevity. He like made it last for a while.
All night.
And yeah, that dude's fucked, man. He's probably sitting in a cell right now, and he's like, "What is my life right now?" And if you're sitting back and saying like, "Oh yeah, was that worth it?" No.
But here's a question, right? Because I think I've been watching way too many Goodfellas, Casino, Sopranos. What if this was just a sideshow deal, like a big heist And the cops have no clue what even happened. Maybe they'll find out a month or two later. Hey, this big heist happened when that truck and that big
Go lay down.
happened.
Lay down in your bed. Stop interrupting our vlog and go lay down in your bed.
Go. You're being a bad boy.
We should retitle this vlog to abusive dog parents. But yeah, Jose, you're right. Probably some crazy bitch, right? He got tired of some crazy bitch at home, probably. Right?
You didn't even say crazy bitch. You're so mad.
Right.
So probably someone at home drove him crazy.
Okay, Vicky keeps it politically correct. But I'm gonna say some crazy bitch, right? Like didn't have dinner ready, came home, fucking like like every night when this fucking poor soul probably gets home from a 12-hour shift down at the food factory or wherever he stole that truck from, and he just was tired. He was over. He's like, you know what? I quit this bitch. Like the whole thing. Like I'm gonna go steal this truck tonight on my shift.
Take a little vacation.
Do a little joyride, yeah.
County.
Because why not, right? Because I mean, I haven't even thought about it, right? Like, you go to jail, like that's free meals, right? No, there's no rent check at the end of every month or mortgage, right? There's no light bill, right? You're fucking chilling, right? I mean, not the most comfortable life, but still, like it's permanent vacation.
Well, not even permanent. It's like a little getaway. Like he might be in there for what, like couple weeks, months, maybe, depending on how many times he's been in trouble. But it gets him away from home and the nagging for a few weeks.
Yeah, right.
Just enough to give him that, little break.
Yep.
That is true. Good point. Good point, Jose.
And what point, what point, like, what do you, like, 10 years from now, is that guy going to be like, hey, at the fucking carne, like, remember that time I stole that fucking big rig? Crickets, right? And it's like,
no one remembers.
Yeah, no, like, but if you were like, hey, remember the time I fucking stole that Lamborghini and I fucking was doing donuts and I was fucking 195 down the 405 naked and they pulled me out that bitch and put me in the back of the CHP car and I was fucking in my birthday suit? People gonna remember that one. Because the helicopters are zooming in. When they pull you out naked, you just say it, right? But yeah, so that I don't know, a little anti-dramatic, but kind of fucked up the day getting into the office.
It was a little annoying, but I thought it was kind of cool that even though, like, I didn't know what happened with this chase, and I really wanted to see how it ended, and we're like practically part of it, so I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, right. Speaking of fucked up things, man, I read the other day that QAnon believers gathered in Dallas, Texas, and get this, they're waiting for the long dead JFK, who died back in 1999 in a plane crash, and they're saying that he's going to come back in what form I don't know, whether he's just going to pop up, back in the flesh and alive, or whether his spirit's going to come back. But nonetheless, these fucking wackos think that JFK Jr. is coming back to be Trump's running mate in 2024. These are the same fucking halfwits that were like at the Capitol doing that whole what was it, a protest or a raid or whatever that was.
They went in there and broke into the White House.
Yeah, which, by the way, there's some of those fucking nut jobs have won a few of the elections recently. I don't know if you noticed that. Yeah, it's like, I mean, come on. Like, I know Biden is like half alive, maybe a quarter alive, right? Like, but come on, man. I mean, we're not at that level yet, right? But yeah, these guys are. This is a real thing. I'm not making this up, right? You can look this up on the news. That these fruitcakes think JFK Jr. is coming back, right? And I'm like, in the history of all the JFK lineage, like, what would give you any idea or impression that any of those motherfuckers were coming back, right? Because
maybe they were watching The Sopranos. Remember Junior from The Sopranos kept this thing about JFK still being alive?
Oh yeah.
Maybe they were watching The Sopranos. I don't know.
No, if your last name is Kennedy and and that's your lineage, you're fucked, man. Like, stay away from planes. Like, I mean, you got to be like at home all the time, or just wearing like a protective suit, man. Because you know what I mean? Like, life is out to fucking get you if you're a part of that family, right? I think the one Kennedy who was like the most ugliest, fattest, and annoying, like he was the one, believe it or not, and all the Kennedy, guys, JFK Jr., they were known to be like kind of status symbols for like being handsome guys and charismatic. See how I said that? I said that so like white, like charismatic, right?
Okay.
So, but yeah, and then the ugliest, fattest one of the whole fucking clan, right? He lives like this long, fruitful life and dies of natural causes.
No one was hating on him.
I guess so, right? So, but
they always hate us beautiful ones.
The beautiful one. But yeah, and lately it seems like also like there's like this mass exodus from California, right? Like I keep reading every day about like different, and I love how they only share about like the celebrities who are leaving. It's like, who the fuck cares,
right? We need some more of those celebrities to leave. I really wish the Kardashians would bounce. Like I'm done.
Do you know who we need to leave? It's not the celebrities. They're not the ones on the fucking 405, right? We need the 8 fucking billion people who are on the freeways every day. Like, when are all these fucking people leaving?
I don't know. I hear a lot of talk like, oh, California this, California that, but no one's leaving. It's like, dude, stop complaining, pay your taxes, and keep on living. Like if you really hate it, so many places you can go live. There's like 50-something states. Find one you like. The rest of us, we might bitch and complain here and there, but we're paying our taxes and we're loving life here.
Woo.
Yes.
Don't bring up taxes on anybody else seeing this, But yeah, we are paying our taxes.
I don't know what you all did up in, North Carolina? But California State Board be on that ass.
Yeah.
They'll get their money one way or another.
But yeah, but no, like these celebrities are like, like, who cares, right? Like, fucking get the people out of my neighborhood. You know who needs to get out of California? Is the fucking elote man. Last night, again, it's like after 10 o'clock, this guy's got his little cart out there in the street. He's like, non-stop, right? And I'm like, dude, it's 10 fucking o'clock, man. Everybody's eating, had dessert, taking their shit. Like they're going to bed, man. Like nobody's going out there to buy fucking street food at 10 o'clock in the residential area. Like take that bullshit out to like the main strip or something. But maybe the taco man jumps them out there because now we got the pop-up taco man in our block now too, right? And it's like,
not in our block. It's like on our major cross street.
Yeah, and I'm not. Trust me, like if there's anybody in this world who like is the friend of the taco, right? This guy. But I just don't know if I want to see it like right outside our subdivision, and it, like I don't know. I think I'm definitely turning into like get the hell off my lawn guy on this subject, right? But
I'm gonna make a grumpy old man with you.
But elote man should capitalize. He goes out there.
You see this? It said, Jaime says it's a drug chirping.
It's the what?
Drug chirping. So I guess it's like maybe, Jaime, is this like a sign, like a code, like instead of
it's not elote.
Instead of the clapping.
It's the ice cream man. Ah. It's like the cover up for the woo-hoo! Yeah. Or the shoes over the telephone wire.
Is that what that meant?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No. I grew up in Linwood and saw those all over. I thought you just threw your shoes with them.
No, when you see shoes hanging on the telephone line, that's mean in that area is where you can buy drugs.
Interesting.
So she's from the hood, I'm from the burbs, and I'm giving her the street education.
Yeah. I didn't know the shoe thing. I'm stumped there. I'll give you that one.
Right,
I'll give you that one. Points on your street cred.
Point to me. Let me write.
Write them down. You got a point.
See, Moreno Valley wasn't just white. There was bad shit going on over there.
Moreno Valley was white. Michelle lived in it.
But anyways, like can the elote man please fucking leave like at 10 o'clock? Can we get like some covenants, like rules, like a code or something that the elote man has to fucking vacate premises by like
But
8
you just
o'clock?
heard, I don't think he's selling elotes.
Right? Even Jose. Well, I shouldn't say even Jose, because I think Jose is like Jose, I'm not gonna lie, our friend Jose, I think he's a criminal mastermind, to be honest. Like, there's just a very mysterious part of this cat. And I know we all have friends like that, right? Like, I mean, he shows up.
Too much.
Yeah, he's got. Well, I can't out him like that.
No.
But let's just say he gives off some clues that would make you wonder, like,
How do you know that?
Like, how do you know that, or how do you have that? Not to say that, not judging, but you know what I mean. Like, I mean, but I'm like, yeah. See, Jaime knows. Thanks for the acknowledgement. But yeah. So, anyways, it's fucking crazy. Like, people, like, if you want to leave here, leave. I mean, yeah, the cost of living is expensive. The taxes are
Maybe
insane.
the cost of living would go down if all the people that complained would leave.
Right? Seriously. Speaking of leaving, Aaron Rodgers, you guys hear about him? He's going to be leaving the NFL soon, maybe, because he lied about his vaccination status, right? So he goes back and says he was vaccinated.
No, he said he was immunized. He never said the word. So they asked him.
What does that even mean?
They asked him. So he found a loophole how to get away from answering the direct question. But they asked him about having the vaccine. He said he was immunized. Which, if you ask him, well, that means I got the vaccine. I'm immunized. But no, that was his way of getting around that.
Is that like a word he made up? I've heard of immune. I need to clap it out. Immunized.
Immunization.
Yeah, like we need
to. But
he
mumbled that immunized. Yeah. Next question.
Yeah, we just need. Yeah. So yeah, he kind of just played that off or whatever, and then all of a sudden, like, so Devontae Adams was also on his team, had COVID the week before, and maybe that's a good point, right? Like, we weren't all tripping when it was Devontae Adams, right? Like, nobody really cared unless you had him on your fantasy lineup, Vicky.
So the question, but did Devontae Adams lie about it? Like, it's expected for people to get it, but did you misinform people? That's, I think, the biggest thing. Like, if you get it, you get it, and if you stand by being anti-vax, and be anti-vax, but the fact, it's how Aaron Rodgers went about it.
Yeah.
Because, again, there's definitely some requirements. If you're not if you don't have the vaccine and you're out there speaking to the media, you've got to have your mask on. There's all these little things, right? But he was going on carrying on like he did get the vaccine when he didn't.
Yeah.
Stand by what you believe in. But if you're not, if you didn't get the vaccine, then you didn't get the vaccine. Let it be known. Don't try to play it off like, oh yeah, I did, but I didn't. I never really said I did. Like, stop.
Right. But Aaron Rodgers, like, he thinks we're all a bunch of idiots, right? Like the Packers, the fans, right? Like, he's so superior to us. But just kind of bouncing back, Jose in the comments says, oh, things just happen to land in my hands. People hand me certain belongings. I don't know why. See where the suspicion comes from? But
I need to learn some of these mind tricks.
Right?
Okay.
Get some of.
I need some training.
But yeah, it's a little bit of, I don't want to say use the word upsetting, but like, I think Aaron Rodgers has put us all through, like, well, all of us Packer fans anyways, like, through, like, his pouting crybaby bullshit around, I'm not going to play, trade me, or this or that, or you drafted a quarterback, and then, like, I mean, wouldn't it be some bullshit? Like, maybe it's a testament that karma really does come all the way around. If the Packers were able to, like, 86 him, and not, have to take any salary cap hit or pay his salary, and they could send him down the road. No, forget about the fact that he's an MVP level player, which, but still, that'd be funny if the Packers, like, pulled his punt card.
And I think they should. I mean, AB for the Raiders was definitely an amazing player, but enough is enough. If you're not going to play by the rules, you can't. I don't like to curse on these vlogs, but I'm going to say it. If you can't fucking play and get along with your team and do what you're supposed to do, get the fuck out. So AP's gone, right? I don't see why Aaron Rodgers needs to, get a pass on this.
Yeah, I don't see why either. And then kind of another sporting news, right? I think, Henry Ruggs, what a sad.
Why would you bring that up? I'm gonna get off the camera because it hurts my feelings.
It only hurts her because she just spent some money on a Henry Ruggs jersey.
No, it's not that. You know me. I've been Raiders. I knew Raiders. I've been a Raiders fan before I even knew they were a football team.
Since 2019?
No, since I even knew they were a football team. My brothers followed the Raiders. That's all I ever knew. Then I knew they were a football team, and that's who I'm stuck with. Raiders. All my life. I'm not going to say how old I am. All my life. So I've always had most of my jerseys all car. But what do I see? I see Ruggs, a new star, a young kid, just making plays, making it. I'm like in love with this kid. I'm like, this is our next MVP. This is our next star. What did I say? I want a Ruggs jersey, right? As soon as the season started, I need a Ruggs jersey. Go on and get it. I've been rocking my Ruggs jersey to all these events. That's my dude. And I was pretty saddened at what happened. It is sad for both families, for both situations. For Henry Ruggs, who's so young, and just getting a shot at life, making it big, and then for the girl, dumb decision, right? Dumb decision on his part. He's impacting the family, someone that's just gone. So I don't know. I'm torn up about it. Yeah, I'm gonna pause there for your input.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Initially I thought, I felt really bad for the dude, and because he's a young cat, and he's not made a mistake that other young cats haven't made, and not to downplay the loss of the severity and the loss of life, but because it's truly tragic, and but it's gonna be elevated and on the exposure level of of what it is, right? And so part of me, kind of my heart goes out for him, and I hate that this one mistake or this one, and not to downplay the the magnitude of that he took someone else's life, but
it was a mistake.
Yeah, it was
changed his whole, just ruined. I say ruined because in Vegas they don't mess around.
So not to be in feels about it, but what do we do with that jersey at this point? This is honestly a thought I've had for the last couple of days. I'm like, do we
It's funny you say that, because I was just thinking to myself, and I think I asked some of our members, is it frowned upon to wear it? Probably, right? People are gonna be like, oh, you heartless bitch. He killed someone.
Right.
I don't know. I would love to get some feedback from anyone watching.
And it sucks because we thought we were ahead of the game when we bought that jersey, because we've got a jersey plug at one of the outlet sports stores, and he gives us the employee discount.
A lot of stuff there, a lot
with another discount, so it's total Connect gang, right? But the only thing that goes with it is anything we buy on the plug Connect, it's final sale. So we're stuck.
I wouldn't return it anyways. It might just sit in my closet forever, but I wouldn't return it. I don't hate the kid. He fucked up. He made a big mistake, but he was still an awesome football player.
Yeah.
And it was an honor to have him on our team, and I'm glad that I got a chance to buy his jersey and support him when I could. And that's that. Back to my car jersey. Or until I go buy another one. Or you go buy one. I'll probably be buying it because that was one of my birthday gifts. So
I know we should probably get you one of the NASA jersey. It comes with the little rainbow patch on it.
I would rock it.
I know you. I would too. And for the record, I've got nothing against our homosexual brothers and sisters out there. Is that right? Is that the right terminology for the sisters?
I think
Homosexual? Yeah. No problem with that.
so.
But
Get your animal.
seriously, this guy.
But yeah, as much as I wish I could continue wearing it, I think it's just probably going to come off disrespectful. But if you've got some thoughts or if you have your own bride's jersey, let me know. I just want to hear some feedback because I don't want to be the bad person.
Well, Jaime makes a good comment. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna say a good comment, but he makes a comment. I'll let you be the judge. He says his sports stats shouldn't have anything to do with his outside action. Rocket for the great player he was. It might be worth something depending on the result of the season.
Well, it worth something or not, I'm gonna keep it. Like I am not selling it. I don't care if someone were to offer me $300 for it. Like I'm keeping it because he's like my, it takes a lot for a player to really get to me, like warm my heart, and he did it. And I was a really big fan from the get go. He was accomplishing big things. So no, I'm not gonna let it go. So I don't know. Maybe I will rock my jersey.
Warming your heart? What is he like sending you nudes on the gram or what?
Uh-huh.
But it is true. Like I haven't. That Ruggs is the first player that I've heard Vicky ask about, getting or say like I want to get that jersey, multiple times. So, but
it's an all around sad and like Phantom or Mario was saying. I mean, alcohol is a hell of a drug, and it doesn't mean like it's like heroin or anything, but you've got to know your limits, and you've got to know when you're under the influence, and and
yeah, be smart alcoholics like Vicky and I. Like we have a plan. So what we do is when we go to events and like for example, we had a Saturday last weekend where we had a wedding during the day, evening, and then we had a Halloween party at night. So we go into it with a plan, and our plan is on that day was Vicky gets to drink at the wedding, right?
it was my nephew's wedding, so I said I want to celebrate with them. I get to day drink.
Yeah, so she drinks on that leg of the day activities. No. And I stay sober and get us to the next activity. And then
By then I'm sober.
By then she's sobered up. And
I stay sober during the party and then I drive us home.
Yeah, see? Like and so buddy up or just, give yourself time to get to the party, drink and be a little buzzed and then be able to get some food in you and get sobered up but have a plan is what I'm saying, right?
And when we're both thinking we're both gonna get litty, we have, now my kids drive. My daughter will drop us off sometimes and we Uber back. It's just plan ahead. Even if you don't get wasted, you don't want to get caught drinking and driving. I mean, the cost in itself, just pay for the damn Uber.
Yeah. Well, and then you don't kill anybody or hurt anybody,
Yeah.
Like Mario Phantom GT in the comments here, he's like, you have all these resources, teammates, friends, family, Uber. Hell, the team has rides for players for free. Like, Mario, are you a substance abuse counselor? Like, do I need to go see you about my grades and talk to you about my college plans? But he's right. All jokes aside, there's so
many resources now. Like there's just no reason.
So many activities, but yeah, it was kind of a sad deal, man. Really sucks that an innocent person is just out doing their thing, and I will be honest. So it kind of changed for me when I kind of got some more details on how it unfolded, and he was doing like 160 miles an hour in a residential or street.
Yeah. No, it was a done because drunk or not, he's obviously what 22, 23?
Yeah.
You are not an experienced driver. I don't care if you tell me I'm an experienced driver. No, you're not. You're 24 years old, 22. You're not an experienced driver. Controlling a car at 160 miles an hour is hard enough being an experienced driver. There's no way you have that experience. And then two, drunk or not drunk, why are you doing that to be in a residential area? So it's just so many different things added to it. It's just dumb. Drunk or not, he shouldn't have been doing that.
So Mario says he's a future psychologist, and I see it with him, right? Are you like setting up your vocational path to like pick up chicks, you know, because like that's like some rotten shit I would do, right? I'm like, I'm gonna find these ladies who are like, have some issues, maybe some daddy issues, maybe like a little bit of low self esteem, right? And then you like, because that's like the intersection of where you could like meet with all of these broads, right? And then that's where I see what you're doing, Mario. You're a sick fucker, and and I see right through it. But Pikachu's in the building.
Asking who Henry Ruggs is. Pika, I'm going to give you a Raider education when I see you. But just look up Henry Ruggs and you'll get the full story. It's pretty sad, but yeah, talk to me. I'll give you the only thing is you're going to have to buy a Raiders jersey after we're done with our chat because you're going to have to be a Raiders fan. Okay?
Yeah, and speaking of Pikachu, man, like go check this guy out, man. He's Jonathan Valentine on YouTube. This man is coming the fuck up, right? Like the work, right? Like, and for the record, Pikachu, I've been on the bus since day one, man. So when you're like you and George Lopez are smoking cigars on the veranda.
Wait, I'm gonna stop you because he just said 49ers for life. So
oh man,
we're changing subjects now.
His work is all right, like it used to be really good. And
he was really good when I thought he was a
once he went corporate and sold out.
No, but so quit talking about corporate and sell out. Not that George is a sellout, but I did see that Pika was out doing a shoot for
George Lopez.
So if you're interested in checking that out, you can look him up on Instagram. It's Pix, Pixby by Pika, Pika. Pix by Pika.
Put it in the chat.
But yeah, so no, you're not a sellout, Pika. I'm just and George isn't either in any of them, but we're just talking about corporate. 49ers are sellout though.
Yeah. I know, speaking of like the 49ers though, but well, first of all, back to Pikachu, right? So like Pikachu, don't forget that I put you on the vlog. You guys can go back into the archives of the YouTube vlog. You can see a sit down I did with him. And this is back when he was, cutting his teeth in the streets, learning the craft. And my man's been out grinding and the quality of his work has just gotten insane, right? So he's getting these new opportunities, like you said, the George Lopez thing, and he's shooting these models now. He's even he's came out and shot me, on one of my live shows and makes me look presentable. And matter of fact, the JPEG for the vlog is a Pikachu shot.
Nice.
So you see
I'm
that?
not on it, so.
Well, like I said, she's barely got her women-driven card right. So
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Co-host vlog.
Get off the camera. Anyways, so Jaime brings up a good point. Remember when we had some ex-members that said our pictures were blurry?
Wait, so let's clarify here. So for people who don't know, ex-members, like we're not like the Sereños or anything. It's our car club, which should we say the name or not?
Yeah, I have my hood on, no cars, no cow.
Yeah.
So it's our car club, all no cars. But we had some members that decided. So Pika is a really good guy, and along with a couple of other photographers in the club. But Pika has been out doing shoots for us since day one, and for a while, just it makes our cars look amazing. But we had a member decide to criticize and say, "Oh, the pictures are blurred. You should clean your lens." Like,
what was?
We'll talk about it later.
I only no. Like you can't and you got to scoot into the frame. Like I don't know this half. But
it makes my face look thinner, sweet.
But
no, but yeah, a member said, I'm not going to say it on.
Was
here.
This recent?
No, this was like
a year.
We lost this member early this year or late last year.
Was their favorite color green?
Possibly.
Because I remember someone saying like the pictures need to be emailed, right? Because they
No, and that's correct. And Ricky brought that up and it's like it's best if you email because you don't lose the quality. But this was someone that told Pika you might want to clean your lens because the pictures are coming out blurred. Like, you should check your phone and see the quality of your phone, because that might be an issue.
Maybe you should shake your head and see if there's a brain in there.
Or maybe you just don't come out to the photo shoots. They're free.
It's an option
We don't
too.
charge them.
But anyways,
just wanted your pictures are amazing, Pika.
Yeah.
And all of our other photographers.
Yeah. But what I was like getting to was, don't forget your day ones. I put you on the vlog. I've always believed in you. I always hyped up your shit. So when you're like out there on these private shoots on these yachts, smoking cigars with the Los Angeles Azules in Maui, like, you know what I mean? I can carry camera equipment, or you know what I mean? Like I could, you know, just don't forget your boy.
But okay, so I'm trying to follow the chat, see if we've missed anything or any comments. But I think we've got everything covered.
Yeah, at least our 4 followers have joined us tonight, right? And I think honestly we should, like, expectations should be in line, right? We haven't done a vlog in 9 months.
And we literally decided to do this 30 minutes before we went live.
Yep.
So yeah. Next time, I think we'll make a little flyer post on Instagram, like, hey, check us out live on whatever, and maybe we'll have more than just Car Club members.
Yeah, and we are, like, just to share, like, we've been in this space here in our humble abode. We have, you know, we are talking about setting it up as like a podcast vlog studio / you know, as part of our home office. Yeah, we all are getting kitties. Yeah.
For those that don't know, kitties mean Hellcat.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's what that means.
Because people that could be watching this later, obviously our friends know, but not other people.
Oh,
did you want like a real cat?
I thought we were. I thought we were talking about the kitty. Like we were getting the kitty.
Move on. Come on.
I was like, okay, Pikachu, I see you.
We use this room for.
Yep. So yeah, we want to do that. We want to, like, we've got some folks or friends that we want to have some real interesting stories that we haven't gotten on to our blog just yet, and other people like Pikachu, who we'd like to have back on the blog. You know, like he's definitely, like, you know, come up or done a lot of cool things. You know, from the.
I also have been promising the ladies all ladies vlog or night or just, yeah, so I will be working on setting that up.
The kitties?
With all the ladies.
You could do like bikini night on the vlog or something.
We've evolved. Man has evolved, and I don't know where you got lost.
Well, I'm just talking about, like, yeah, you guys have evolved, right? Like you
evolved, so I don't know why you have to see ladies in bikinis,
sweetie,
for it to be worthwhile.
Well, women should embrace their sexuality, right? Because, like, listen to, like, all the
we're all gonna come on the show and show us in our cars, in our badass cars,
twerking on the cars.
I'm gonna beat your ass. Let's keep
going. So yeah.
Oh yeah. So Mario brings up a really good comment. Like, we should vlog some of our events and our cruises. Mario, you're supposed to be working on that cruise for us, so let's make that one our first one.
Yeah, but so we're gonna like get some microphones in here. My idea was to get like a little conference table where we could set up a conference table and then set up like some rigged up cameras and you know, we could get like some, you know, we could bring people up here and, like, you know, chop it up and talk about cool things.
Yeah, but we're going to get creative with the space. So you see it now. It's a little empty. It's just got a futon, just got for, you know, whoever wants to stay over. It's got a desk because, you know, either one of us use it as an office. You see our whiteboard right over there because we use that for taking notes and meetings and whatnot. But eventually, we'll get this spot a little more decked out.
Yeah. And the futon back there, it's a queen size mattress, right? It's not one of those, like, cheap Walmart futons, just for the record.
Heine said, pass the mic. That's dangerous.
Vicky, record me. But yeah, that's always welcome, you know, to the homies back there. But like I said, no magic happening back there. If there is, bring your own sheets. But yeah, that's kind of more or less kind of it, right? Like we're back. We're just doing our thing, hanging out with our animals, um, getting used to new jobs.
Rebecca, say hi to Paul for us. They're watching.
Oh, hey, what's up, Paul? Paul's probably like blowing a blunt that's like that fucking 3/4 inch thick, like. Is Paul blunted out?
It's okay. You don't have to answer that. But yeah, so we'll look forward. I think we're going to start doing these on a more regular basis. So join us, send us ideas, topics, controversial topics that you might want to discuss. Obviously, you know that both Sean and I, for the most part, don't have a filter, but I try to keep things politically correct with my own opinion. I just don't want to insult anyone, but I'm pretty open about where I stand on a lot of issues. So, Rebecca says he's rolling one right now. But send your topics. If you got anything to share, shoot them over because
or if you want to appear, let us.
If you want to be on it,
yeah, don't
we'll bring you on.
Don't feel too bad to to say, hey, I want to come on. Our next one, we've got a big fight this weekend. Huge fight. Canelo versus white guy, Plant, I think it is.
Yeah.
And you saw what happened when they did like the weigh-in, or not weigh-in, with the press conference, and
just being a baby.
Yeah, and he tried to get slick, and he got caught a 2-piece from Canelo. So
we're excited.
Yeah, it reminds me. I want to find the Canelo headband. Like I so need one of those, right?
Yeah.
Like we gotta be able. Anyone knows where I can go buy the little red skinny Canelo headband? Like holla at your boy, because I need that. The fight for sure, and I'm very fortunate because I got the hookup on the cable situation. I can't speak about that publicly in this forum, but
yeah, we'll be watching it.
For those of you who know, you know. And so
for those loyal to the style,
we'll be watching, and if you need a place to watch the fight, let me know. We'll let you come by. I'm kidding, but seriously, if you need a place to watch the fight, holler at your boy because it'll be going on here. But we'll have commentary and fresh, and maybe we throw the vlog on during the fight, right? And we get some people in front of the camera, right? But
pass the mic live.
Who knows?
I think that's it. We're right at the hour mark, so let's be nice to everyone. Make sure that they don't get bored.
Yep. Just remember to always wear clean underwear every day, because if God forbid anything happens, you don't want to be taken into the hospital in dirty underwear. It's like one of my biggest fears. Like you go to the hospital, you get in a car accident, heaven forbid something happens, and then you got like a big ass racing stripe in your underwear, and they gotta like cut your clothes off of you. Like how embarrassing is that? My
biggest fear is going out of the house without my face on and getting into an accident, and they have to take off my sunglasses and be like, "Whoa, what the fuck is this?"
Or if you get into like some of these broads, right? Like you get into a car accident and the airbag deploys, like their fucking eyebrows would be like right. And all the other bolt-on shit, like the eyelashes and eyebrows, and like that's why I'm glad that you keep it el natural.
I don't keep it all el natural, I just don't go extra. But I will not walk out without a half face on, like the eyebrows, a little bit of mascara, some lip gloss or something.
Oh yeah, thanks Rebecca. And she reminds us, wants to shout out if you guys are looking for a good cause. This Saturday.
No, next Sunday.
Sunday,
November 14th.
That's why she's in charge. Next Sunday, November the 14th, we're doing a food drive at Buena Park
Detail Garage. It's called Rides and Coffee. You can come out to make a donation, non-perishable foods. You can also give out food gift cards. We'll be helping some families directly, so it's not going to a shelter. It's not going to anything like that. We're helping families directly. But the cool thing is you can come out, make a donation, bring some food out, whatever. Or two, once you do that, you can stay and check out some really cool cars. check them out, take pictures, do whatever you want, hang out, bring the family, bring the kids, bring the dogs, bring the cats. Very friendly. Or bring your own car and hang out.
Yep.
It's from 9 to 11, so it's not a long time. Coffee and donuts are served.
Yeah, Pikachu might be there, and whenever he shows up, he's got his camera in hand, and like I said, like he can make anything look pretty amazing with his photo and editing skills. So definitely check that out. All right, let's close it down. Shout outs to get up to before we get off of here, right?
Everyone that joined us live: Mario, Jaime, Rebecca, Paul, Pika, Jose, Jaime.
Shout out.
Yeah.
My shout outs are going to be to Aaron Rodgers for fucking my fantasy team this weekend. Thank you. I'm the worst season that I've ever had in 15 years. And so shout out to Aaron Rodgers. Shout out to my lovely dog who
I had to carry you through this whole down vlog because he's baby.
Yeah.
Duke of Petty. I said Jose, but Jose goes by Duke of Petty. Moving forward, we'll probably just call him the Duke.
Yeah. El Duque. Yo! We're Dookie! Remember that commercial?
Yeah.
But, any more shout outs? Yeah, I think that's all I got on the shout outs. Aaron Rodgers discount double checking the Packers. He's discount double fucking the Packers. Like, you think I kissed my mother with this amount of time? I know my mom's out here watching these.
She's gonna watch it.
She already has, right? And so she's like, Dad, he's moved out to California and he's a Birkenstock wearing hippie liberal chewing granola. I'm like, I love you, Ma. But
it started off when he started dating a Mexican.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, right. That's a joke for maybe another time.
Yeah.
But or maybe it's not a joke. But yeah, no, keep it classy. Love each other in the streets. And I'll leave you with this. Have a sense of humor, right? Like nothing we say here, nothing you hear coming around from me, you can only take half seriously, right? But just laugh. The world just needs to laugh. Nobody's so serious all the time. And like, you say one wrong thing about somebody and someone's got their Hanes underwear, up their crack, and they're mad. So just relax a little bit. Love each other. Laugh.
All I gotta say is drink your happy juice when you get home. Have one. Take advantage of some of these cups. Not that I'm trying to make, slight or anything, but have a drink when you get home. Relax, chill, spend some family time together, joke around. Make the best of it. Yeah. One thing I've learned in life is don't stay angry for too long. Just don't. It's so not worth it. I was having this just really quick side note. I was having this conversation with my daughter, and she's like, "Yeah, sometimes you get really mad, and I'm scared." She's like, "But then you're like okay the next day." I'm like, "Why am I going to be mad? Why am I going to stay mad? I love my kids to death, and God knows that I get pissed off and I go off on them." And get a little scared. But at the end of the day, they're still my kids. They're gonna make mistakes. Sean pisses me off. But I just tell him, just let me process, let me breathe it out. I'll get over it. And I get over it. Don't stay mad for long. So not worth it. Be happy, have fun.
Unless you're petty like me, like I stay mad for a long time. And then it'll like I'll be mad and then I'll like be over it, but then it'll be like 3 years later and I'll be like sitting in traffic and then I'll remember something. And then I'll be petty and mad about it all over again. Right? Don't be like me. All right. Okay. Y'all have a good one. Come out to my show tomorrow. Fourth Wall Comedy Cafe. Showtime 7:30. Jaime, I appreciate you going to be there. Your ticket's on me, man. You're like my biggest supporter. I appreciate that. And I appreciate all of you who've come out to the shows already. It means like you guys don't know how much it means to me. We're going to do this damn thing. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, we'll see you
Saturday during the fight.
Maybe Saturday during the fight. Peace and love. right when